Welcome back to The True Story. I'm Roger, and what I'm about to tell you really happened to me. It was 3 years ago, 31st October. I was 29, the new guy at my job, which meant I got stuck with all the holiday shifts. This particular year, it was Halloween. My girlfriend was out of town visiting her family, so it was just me, the dog, and a night of horror movies. Our house was on a quiet, dead-end street. The kind where you know most of your neighbors. By 9 p.m., the candy bowl was already empty, so I locked the front door, flopped onto the couch with a bag of leftover Snickers, and put on Asterisk. The Conjuring Asterisk. Classic. Right. About an hour and a half in, right around 10:30, I heard a soft knock. It wasn't at the front door, though. It was the side door, the one that leads into the mudroom. I paused. The movie. It was probably just some late-night trick-or-treaters who missed the no more candy memo. I got up, opened the door, and nobody. Just the wind rustling some leaves across the driveway. Kids, I muttered to myself, shaking my head as I locked it back up and went back to the movie. 15 minutes later, it happened again. But this time it wasn't a knock. It was a loud, sharp rattle. From the back door, my heart jumped into my throat. Nobody ever used that door. It led out to a small, overgrown patio we never touched. I grabbed the remote and muted the TV. The house went dead silent, and then I heard it. The slow, deliberate turning of the doorknob. My blood ran cold. I slid off the couch, trying to be as quiet as possible, and crept towards the kitchen window that overlooked the backyard. And that's when I saw him. A man crouched low to the ground, right by the door. He was wearing a dark hoodie, and perched on his forehead was one of those cracked, porcelain-style masks. In his hand, he was holding a crowbar. He wasn't frantic or rushed. He was calm, methodical. This wasn't a prank. My body went into autopilot. I grabbed my phone, my fingers fumbling as I dialed 911. The operator answered, and I whispered. My voice barely audible. There's an intruder in my backyard. He has a crowbar. He's trying to get in. Please, send someone now. The dispatcher was incredible. She stayed calm. Okay, sir. Where are you in the house? Can you lock yourself in a room? Stay on the line with me. But I couldn't move. I was frozen, watching him. He gave up on the back door and started slowly circling the house, testing windows. Then I heard a soft pop from the basement. He'd pried open one of the small ground-level windows. A second later, crack. The sound of shattering glass echoed up through the floorboards. He's in the basement. I hissed into the phone. The dispatcher told me officers were seconds away. I grabbed the biggest knife from the kitchen block, my hand shaking so badly I could barely hold it, and backed up to the bottom of the stairs. It was the only way up from the basement. I stood there, in the dark, listening. I could hear his footsteps down below, slow and heavy. Then silence. The silence was worse. I heard a floorboard creak just outside the kitchen. He hadn't come up the basement stairs. He'd gone back outside to find another way in. Suddenly, the whole front of the house lit up. Headlights flooded the living room, followed by flashing red and blue. The police were here. Through the window, I saw the figure in the hoodie bolt from the side of my house, making a run for the trees at the edge of my property. 2 officers were on him in a split second, tackling him to the ground in my front yard. When they searched his bag, they found more than just a crowbar. They found duct tape, a bundle of zip ties, a .45 handgun, several knives, and a coil of rope. The police later told me this wasn't a simple burglar. He was a suspect in a string of missing persons cases from the next county over. He wasn't there to steal my TV. If those officers had been 5 minutes later, I don't even want to think about it. Now, every Halloween, every time I hear a knock on the door, I'm right back on those stairs, holding that knife, waiting. It's a chilling reminder that the real monsters aren't the ones in the movies. They don't always wear costumes, and sometimes they knock on your door. Thanks for listening to my story. If you found this as chilling as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories you won't forget. Stay safe out there.